Well, hello everyone. This is my fifth recording, and this is to address the matters that were brought out in the report from the Australian Psychological Board. That report has been published on our Facebook group, Andrew Olsen Counselling Reviews. You can go to that at any time. The board found against Mr. Olsen on 7 points that were brought to them. There was 1 point that could not be proven and they let it lie. Fair enough. What a reader needs to consider is where they say Mr. Olsen has been insensitive. This relates to the kind of suggestions that somebody is a bully and are dominating, and other kinds of language that Mr. Olsen uses. So the board don't address those words in particular, but say that he used insensitive and labelling language. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about Mr. Olsen blasting his clients with, "You're a bully, you're not a Christian, you're slithering and sliding to get away from responsibility." This is all kind of structure that Mr. Olsen uses and drives people into the ground. That's what the board call insensitive language. The board also in numerous situations describes Mr. Olsen's service as less than the standard expected of a practitioner of his training and experience. Remember, he claims to have 30 years experience. The board find that his record keeping is unsatisfactory. His behaviour is unsatisfactory. And so when you read that report, you must look at it in the terms of it being sanitised. Not because the board are trying to hide anything, but they reduce it to very practical statements that relate to their code of ethics. Which, by the way, if you look at the Australian Psychological Society Code of Ethics, that gives you a good idea of what is actually expected of a practitioner. And in further consideration, you might just consider how many times he has transgressed that code. Thank you.